What's up, level uppers? This is my first time trying this out. I figured I go to lunch a lot of days while I'm at work, so if a new story breaks, or even just a story that I personally care about, maybe I'll do a little bit of a 5-minute discussion, or 10-minute, we'll see, on that story. And maybe you guys will like this, maybe you won't. If you do, leave some feedback, leave a like, maybe leave a subscribe. Let me know if you want me to continue doing this format moving forward. But anyway, the thing that made me want to do this, as often happens, Final Fantasy VII Remake is very exciting to me, and a little bit of information broke this morning, a clarification of sorts on the information that came out of Magic. That was the anime convention a few weeks back that had a few images released. We discussed those images on our channel, showing off Guard Scorpion and what seemed to be an active time battle based system. But it turns out that might not be true. I'm going to read off this quote here from Tetsuya Nomura. Of course, he is the game director on Final Fantasy VII Remake. He said, quote, "Because there was an imperfection in the interpretation of an interview we did at Magic, I will explain here. Battles are not command-based. They are action-based. Regarding cover actions, there are places where they can be done on the map, but they are not required. Because it's seamless, I showed that there can be actions according to various places." Continuing on, he said, quote, "The Guard Scorpion battle has map destruction and a great number of attacks that weren't in the original battle. So it has become a significantly flashy battle. If you look closely, I think that you can see that a number of missiles are coming down." That's something that I did actually point out when I was covering those images, because to me that implied that you're going to be able to dodge those missiles. You're going to roll, you're going to dodge, you're going to move around on the combat arena at that moment in real time. All that being said, it seemed to me in the earlier images from Magic with that ATB bar in the bottom right hand corner that you're going to wait for that bar to fill before attacking, and I speculated that the dots above that bar represented compiling attacks. So you could let that bar fill 3 times and then do 3 attacks in a row, and maybe you would level up that bar as the game moves on. This clarification, it seems like Tetsuya Nomura is trying to say, put that out of your minds. This is truly an action-based game, and that has been to the dismay of many people that I've seen online. NeoGaf in particular, it's very polarizing. I'm seeing about 50% of the people saying, they're done. I'm done. This is it. I'm out. See ya. Have fun with Final Fantasy VII Remake. This is not what I want. Those people want straight turn-based action. They want a command system where you're waiting for that bar to fill and then you choose a command. Now, I'm with you there. I do like the classic turn-based formula, and I wish that Square Enix would go back to that formula in the future, and maybe they will. Maybe they will with 16. I think it's unlikely, but maybe they will. This, though, I'm not entirely against it, because I love Final Fantasy 15. Just came out, and that was, to me, that's an action-based system. And I thought it was great. I thought they nailed it. I was very engaged in that system the entire way through the game, and I think you could tweak that moving forward into something even better. If it's truly just hack and slash, just mashing X to attack, and then switching the barrel with R1 and holding down R2 to fire the gun with like a reticule on the screen, yeah, I'll agree. That's not the greatest idea moving forward with Final Fantasy, but I feel like we need to wait. Hold on, like this is just a clarification on some images. It sucks that this is all we have. We have a few images out of Magic. We had a trailer from PSX, and this game was announced at PSX 2015. So I wish we had more. I'm frustrated in that way as well. But like, can't we hold on, give them the benefit of the doubt for the moment, because this is a little bit of a Square Enix renaissance that we're seeing right now. In my opinion, they've been nailing it. Not even just with the games developed by Square themselves and their divisions, but Eidos and whoever else that has joined in, Don't Nod with Square Enix. I feel like they're on the right track, and I'm willing to wait to see if this is as bad as some people are making it out to be. I think that the command menu is in the bottom left hand corner. There's no denying that was in the images. So we're going to be able to choose materia, it seems. We're going to be able to choose magic. We're going to be able to choose summons. We're going to be able to choose items. Did everybody dislike Kingdom Hearts? I mean, that's what Kingdom Hearts is. That's what Tetsuya Nomura directed in the past. I get that, this is Final Fantasy VII, and a lot of people wanted to stay faithful to the original, but don't you want a little bit of a change too? Like, you have the original game. You can go back and play the original game. I think that in a way, turn-based is just not what so many people want nowadays, and Square Enix realizes that. I'm not in that clan. I would like to see turn-based too, but we have to admit that the general gaming audience seems to like their RPGs to be action-based nowadays. And when you have a massive budget on a game like Final Fantasy VII Remake, it seems like a huge risk to me for them to try and make it traditionally turn-based. Maybe do a tweak on that, you know, and do a hybrid of sorts, but to make it purely turn-based, I think would be a massive risk. And that's why with the Final Fantasy VII Remake, they're already making it episodic, because I assume they're afraid of putting this all out at once or waiting that long to put it out and losing money. To do it episodic, they're going to make a little bit more money in that way. To make it action-based, it's going to appeal to a larger audience. If that is a problem for you, obviously, I'm not telling you, like, get used to it. I'm not trying to tell you that, because if you're not into that, if you don't like that they're going episodic, if you don't like that they're changing the story, if you don't like that they're going action-based, speak with your wallet, don't buy the game. I think that, you know, that's what you should do. Me, personally, I think that it's way too early. This is the 20th anniversary of Final Fantasy VII this year. It's the 30th anniversary of the Final Fantasy series. They're going to do some big information blowouts this year. It's probably going to come either at E3 or a dedicated event sometime this year. And we might even get episode 1 of Final Fantasy VII this year, although I think that's unlikely. So I think let's wait, you know, let's wait for an actual tutorial video instead of just images and then a quote from Tetsuya Nomura trying to clarify some misinformation on those images. It's too early. We have to wait, in my opinion. So that's all I really have to say on this. I'm very excited for Final Fantasy VII Remake still. I'm excited to find out what this combat system is all about, and I hope you guys are too. Come back here to youtube.com/levelupnetwork whenever new information releases on Final Fantasy VII Remake. I can guarantee you I will probably be covering it. And if you like this format, if you like this video, I will keep doing it. So please leave a comment, leave some feedback on what you think of this news. Leave a like, maybe even subscribe. We would really appreciate that. And I'll see you next time. Until then, take care. And as always, don't forget to level up.